And they're away, racing for this JRL Group Liverpool Hurdle, Grade 1, Flooring Porter on the outside of Home by the Lee in the red with the white disc. Up the inside, red sleeves, Dash or Drasher at flight number 1, followed by Meet and Greet, Marie's Rock on the inside in light blue. In the centre behind those is Champ, then Montmoral out wide in a blue cap. Wider in the pink and red is Brewing Up a Storm, and towards the rear, Sire Du Berlais, and finally Proschema. In front of the stands with 2 circuits ahead of them in this 3-mile test, and Flooring Porter, so often a front runner, leads the way to Home by the Lee, followed by Dash or Drasher, Meet and Greet and Montmoral. Brewing Up a Storm race rather wide round that bend, followed by Marie's Rock on the inside, and then back to Champ, Proschema, and Sire Du Berlais just nudged along for a few strides. About to run into the back straight and on towards the second flight. They'll jump 13 in all here, and Flooring Porter by a length and a half to Home by the Lee, a half length away to Dash or Drasher, and then behind those Meet and Greet and Montmoral and Brewing Up a Storm, a couple of lengths to Marie's Rock the mare, and then Champ and Sire Du Berlais and Proschema. Onto the middle flight down the back straight. Flooring Porter comes in to take it, jumps it neatly over in front from Home by the Lee on the outside. Dash or Drasher back on the inner. Montmoral is wide of Meet and Greet, then Brewing Up a Storm and Marie's Rock as they near the last flight in the back straight this time round. And at the rear, Proschema still with Sire Du Berlais, again just nudged along Sire Du Berlais on landing, and just ahead of those is Champ in the green with the white star on the cap. Turning left-handed now at the end of the back straight. Still relatively early doors here, with Flooring Porter from Home by the Lee in second, Dash or Drasher. There followed by Meet and Greet and Montmoral on the outside. Marie's Rock tucked away inside. Nico de Boinville aboard in the light blue Midland Park colours. Brewing Up a Storm is next, followed by Champ, Proschema, and Sire Du Berlais not really travelling at this stage of the race. Heading now into the home straight, and they're quite well strung out. Flooring Porter leading the way. It's a fairly generous pace, got them quite well strung out. Going to the next, Flooring Porter, very swift to the other side there from Dash or Drasher, and then Home by the Lee. Marie's Rock, Meet and Greet, Montmoral, Brewing Up a Storm, then Champ, Proschema and Sire Du Berlais. The leader jumping really well now, Flooring Porter, and that last jump has taken him about 4 lengths clear of his pursuers, Flooring Porter and Danny Mullins, heading towards the next. Flooring Porter comes in to take it, and very quick from A to B again. Dash or Drasher in second, then Meet and Greet and Home by the Lee. Out wide, Montmoral, Marie's Rock on the inside from Brewing Up a Storm, then Champ, Sire Du Berlais and Proschema remain at the rear of the field. So they've got a circuit left to travel in this Grade 1 JRL Group Liverpool Hurdle, and Flooring Porter, the 2-time Cheltenham Festival Stayers Hurdle winner, leading the way, aiming to make it from pillar to post here, 4 lengths clear of Dash or Drasher. Montmoral has improved to go up on the outside of Dash or Drasher. Then Meet and Greet, followed then by Home by the Lee, who's not travelling as well as some. On the outside, Brewing Up a Storm. Marie's Rock next in the field from Champ, and then Proschema and Sire Du Berlais. Into the back straight and on towards the next. Flooring Porter comes in to take it with a 3-length lead and another great jump over Dash or Drasher second. Then Montmoral on the outside. Meet and Greet is just behind these, Brewing Up a Storm. And then Marie's Rock just making a little bit of progress now. On the outside of her is Home by the Lee, who's under pressure. Proschema, Champ and Sire Du Berlais. Continuing down the back straight and on towards the next. The last in the back straight, and this is going to be 4 out. And Flooring Porter going great guns in the lead here in the hands of Danny Mullins. Flooring Porter comes in to take it over swiftly again from Dash or Drasher. Then Montmoral on the outside, Meet and Greet on the inside. Marie's Rock then Brewing Up a Storm. Behind those is Proschema. Champ is pushed along, so too Sire Du Berlais as they now race out of the back straight, swinging left-handed. And Flooring Porter not quite so far ahead now. Dash or Drasher's getting closer. Then meet and greet. Marie's Rock travels well. Montmiral brewing up a storm. The others have got a bit of work to do. They're headed by Champ. Then Proschema, home by the Lee, is backpedaling, and then Sire Du Berlais about to swing the corner then. 3 flights left to jump. Flooring Porter, can he repel the challenges here? He's only a length ahead now of Dashel Drasher in second. Montmiral, and here comes brewing up a storm on the outside, and Marie's Rock still looks going very well, almost on the bridle as they jump the next, and that wasn't Flooring Porter's best jump. It's Flooring Porter challenged by Dashel Drasher, and here's Marie's Rock coming between runners now, poised to challenge at the second last. Better from Flooring Porter, but Marie's Rock is absolutely cantering and cruises up on the outside as they race on to the final flight. Running on from the back, Sire Du Berlais wasn't travelling at all early on and now joins in. Here's the final flight. Sire Du Berlais joining Marie's Rock, then Flooring Porter weakening away, and on the run for home, Sire Du Berlais from Marie's Rock. And Sire Du Berlais so often comes good when the stamina comes in, and Sire Du Berlais drawing away from Marie's Rock as they race up towards the line. Wasn't travelling early in the race, much better at the finish, and he wins the Liverpool Hurdle. What a remarkable horse, Sire Du Berlais. In second, Marie's Rock. In third, Flooring Porter, and then meet and greet in fourth.
Mark Walsh and I are just marvelling about Sire Du Berlais, the winner of the Stayers Hurdle at Cheltenham, of course the winner of this race last year, and now the winner again. What a ridiculously wonderful horse this is.
He doesn't know when he's bet. He tries his hardest for you. It was tough work for him for the first lap and a half, really. They went a really strong gallop, and I was never travelling anywhere, never happy anywhere. It's just really when I turned into the straight, I thought I had a little squeak of getting onto the back end of them, and I did. And once he passed one horse, he just stuck his head down and galloped all the way to the line.
So in the early stages, it's not that he's sort of, reluctant to get involved, it's he can't get involved.
Yeah, he had a hard enough race in Cheltenham, so fair play to him to come back like that. But they went a proper gallop today again, just couldn't go to gallop early, just couldn't. So you can't really bully him, you just have to keep niggling away and just help him along. And lucky enough, as I say, into the straight, I just got onto the back ends of them, and once he started passing one horse, he started picking up more.
I think Nico de Boyd will be thinking, what else could I have done? No, you've got Marie's Rock well covered up, she's jumped really well, there she comes, and then you loom upside on this ridiculously strong stayer. How confident were you feeling then?
That's it. I see Nico hadn't moved on his filly yet, and I got him going, so I didn't want to stop his run, so I was in front plenty soon, but in fairness to him, he really put his head down and got all the way to the line. I was in front soon enough, but when I got him going, I didn't want to stop his run, so I just let momentum keep taking me.
Why do you think he's perpetually underestimated? He went up at 8-1 today. He won the race last year. He's the reigning Stayers Hurdle winner. He's top dog this season now, you'd say, of Stayers Hurdles. Why is he underestimated?
I don't know. Probably because he's been winning handicaps. But look, he's after winning three Grade 1s now with his, so they're going to have to take him seriously at some stage.
Well, you don't underestimate him, I'm sure. Now, talk about another favourite, any second now in the National. You must be so much looking forward to this.
Yeah, really looking forward to him. I got 2 great spins off in the last 2 years, so I'm hoping it's third time lucky we might get home in front.
Do you feel it's his toughest ask yet, off the weight he is, the age he is, or do you just go in and think, well, this is a horse that loves the place, so why should I be worried about that?
Well, it's definitely his toughest assignment with the weight he's carry. It's the super red, and I think that he has. But look, as I say, he likes it around here, so I'm looking forward to him, and hopefully we just get a good spin around and we do our best.
Well, fingers crossed you do. Many congratulations here. Best of luck for the big one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
3 Grade 1s now this week for this man, Gordon Elliott, with Sire Du Berlais winning back-to-back editions of the Liverpool Hurdle. What an extraordinary horse he is.
Yeah, look, he's a horse of a lifetime. He kind of minds himself, that's why he's still doing it at this age. Mark gave him a wonderful ride. He went very, very quick in front. I couldn't get away from the fractions. They're going the whole way. They have to slow up. And I kind of thought going out of the back straight to what I'm going to, but Sire Du Berlais, once he got by one, he picked up and he kept going, so it was brilliant.
Why do you think, I asked Mark this, but why do you think he's perpetually underestimated, bearing in mind his record?
I don't know, probably a very good question, to be honest. Obviously he's won 2 Aintree hurdles, now he's won a Stayers hurdle. I think he won a Potemps. Twice 2 Potemps, yeah. I don't know, I might have a few more like him, to be honest.
Absolutely. How long do you think he can keep going?
Obviously we have to talk to JP and the whole team and see, but look, he seems in very good fettle at the moment. Whether it goes to Punchestown or not, I don't know, but when he's good, he's very dangerous.
Very much so. He's the top dog this season, I would say, amongst the stayers. Now, you were listening to Davy Russell. He was being interviewed here at the racecourse. It's his last day in the saddle. What were you thinking as he was speaking up there on the podium?
Listen, I'm proud of him. You know, a little bit upset we're not going to have him anymore. He's been I've probably been friends with Davy since we're sort of 17 or 18, maybe riding behind points together, and we've come along together the whole way. He's rode for me, I suppose, full-time sort of. Paul Carberry sort of retired, so we've had good days together. Delighted he's going. I didn't want him to go out with the way things were in Cheltenham. You know, he wasn't right in Cheltenham, and you know, I didn't want him to go out like that. So to come back here and ride 2 Grade 1s is unbelievable. We might be finished yet.
No, absolutely. I'm so glad you persuaded him to do it. So it's much better for him, for his family, for everybody who knows him and loves him.
He didn't take much persuading. To be honest, I rang him the other night and I says, look, I don't want you to finish like this. And he says, look, we'll talk tomorrow. I knew he would go and talk to Adele and talk to all the kids, and they're behind him 100%, and I'm sure his father Jerry is at home very proud. But yeah, look, he's been part of Cullen Trap for a long time, and proud to have only got the other.
As you say, we might not be finished yet. Galvin, one of your 5 in the Grand National. Do you mind giving me your sort of potted view of each?
Galvin loved the ground drying out. He's a classy horse. He's got a good bit of waist, dealt the work. He's in very good form. You know, he ran a very good race in the last race last year. He got a bit far back early. He's wearing cheek pieces today. Fury Road's a Grade 1 winner. You know, the more drier the ground, the better. Dunboyne probably would have fared a bit softer ground, but he's got a lovely weight in his back and he stays really well. And Coco Beach, he was 5th or 6th in the race last year, maybe 7th. Again, he might have fared softer ground, but listen, with 5 runners in the Grand National. You know, when I won it with Silver Birch, I think at 33 or 66 to 1, no one even spoke about the horse once on the day. So like, any horse can win this race from 1 to 40. So if you're not in, you can't win.
And given the mood that you've been in this week, the form that you've shown, it's also total justification. You said you were going to target this meeting. It's massively paid off.
Yeah, we said we'd bring a few over here for the Grade 1s. Look at them. Obviously, we have a man called Willie Mullins who trains in Ireland. I like to take him on every day of the week. You only have to look at him 3 or 4 times a year. But he's got a very strong bunch of horses. But listen, we're trying to get as close to him as we can every year. We're getting a bit closer the whole time. Listen, he's got an amazing bunch of horses and owners. But we'll keep trying. So we want to get. I said if I come over and could pull another Grade 1 or 2 out of it, it'd be great. And we've pulled 3 out of it now. So we've got a few nice ones or bunches down, but love to be stronger. But we'll keep trying.
You certainly will. Well, you've had a great week, and hopefully it isn't finished yet. Best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.